I am going to share with you 7 things that is very difficult for a coin dealer to do, or at least the tough things, the hard part of this job. So stay tuned. So my name is Daniel and you're watching Coin Help You. And I am a full-time coin dealer and I'm in my brick and mortar shop here. And there's some things that I'd like to talk about. And don't get me wrong, I'm blessed to be able to do what I love to do. And I do love this hobby. I love the customer to dealer relationships. I've made a lot of friends. You know, it's a great job. But there are a few things, and 7 of them that I kind of outlined. This is not all of them. This is kind of in a nutshell. Some things I want to share with you that kind of bother me or things that kind of get in the way. Number 7 on the list is working on weekends or traveling to shows. You might have birthday parties and family get-togethers or some things that you like to do on the weekends, and sometimes the coin shows get in the way. So that's kind of difficult to deal with at times. It seems like there's never enough time. Especially when you're buying a lot. You've got collections coming in, you're trying to organize, you're trying to do customer service, you're trying to sell, the phone's ringing off the hook, and the next thing you know, it's 5, 6 o'clock. And I've stayed later, and I've actually worked on weekends trying to catch up, and it's exciting when you have a collection, but yet you can't get it done because you do have to go home because maybe there's something going on with the family, or you've got grass to cut, or your car needs repaired, or there's always something that kind of gets in the way. So there's just never enough time, it seems like, to work in the coin shop. Um, Having argumentative customers coming in the door. They already have this preconceived notion that their coin's worth money, and they are adamant that it is actually a rare variety or it's a rare error of some sort, and they see something on their coins. You see that a lot with people who suffer from pareidolia, where they see shapes and things in coins, and I've had them up front swear up and down that this coin has shapes, and when you move it in different light, it actually shows different, like a $20 denomination on it, and shapes appear and disappear. And that's one of the hard things for me. I don't want to argue with them, but sometimes they get kind of belligerent and they get a little bit aggressive towards me. So I try to remain calm as I can, but it is taxing on a person because I am only human. Number 4 is kind of falls in with the other, is trying to not be thought of as a crook. People walk in the door every day with their phones open and they're looking at Etsy ads, or they're looking at ads on some website where someone's trying to sell something. And we had an incident yesterday where they had this in the ground. This was found in the ground, this state quarter. Okay, it was a 2015, and it was kind of reddish from where it had been in the ground a lot. And they had a 5-ounce ad for a silver version open, and it was for $247 from some place like Modern Coin Mart, and they swore up and down they had that coin. And it just seemed like they could not understand that the coin they had wasn't the same one. And you run into that a lot, and I'm always afraid someone's going to walk out the door with the idea that we're crooks and spread the word all over town. We're in a small town. It'd be very easy for that to happen. Currently, we don't have that issue. We actually have the opposite. We do have people who come in and tell us that our reputation is really good and that we know what we're doing and that we're honest. And I cherish that. And to think that I could lose that or possibly tarnish that record, that is very scary to me. That is something that keeps me on my toes. And number 5, I think all of us can relate to this. You don't want to have to pay your bills. I mean, it's tough sometimes. You got a lot of capital tied up, and you're spending, and you're buying coins, and you're selling coins, and sometimes it's kind of like a cluster. And then here, you got a bill coming in the mail, or you got bills coming out of your account, and taxes coming out, and it can get kind of confusing, and that can be part of a little bit of the stress. That's a part of business. I get it, but it is on the list because it is part of what makes it difficult to be a coin dealer. It's paying those bills. Another thing, and this kind of falls into arguing with customers. It's not that this is an argument, but it's very difficult for a coin dealer to tell someone that their coins aren't special. I don't thrive on wanting to tell people their coins are just basically pocket change or damaged or, that kind of thing, or that their silver coin is not worth a lot of money. I mean, that's tough because They walk in the door and they've got preconceived notions that their coin's worth something, or their coins were left to them and they're got to be worth something. And you open up the box and it was basically just, change that was thrown back, maybe a silver coin here or there that was thrown back. It's not always the case, but I don't want to tell people their coins are not that valuable. That's not my goal here. I want to find valuable coins and I want to be able to pay for them. That's exciting to me. That's part of my business that helps us thrive. So yeah, it's very difficult to tell someone their coin's not special. I had someone come in and her mother passed away and she had this $half, and to her it was worth $300 or $400 because she had looked online. Well, what she did was they were looking at a proof price. That she didn't realize her coin wasn't a proof, and she was devastated to find out that her coin wasn't worth that much. So that is one of the difficult things in this business too. And probably the hardest part about my job, and it actually covers some of the other points, and this is the number one issue that I have with my job, and that is telling people when they walk in with a collection that their loved one overpaid for their coins and was actually ripped off, and that maybe they even sent some of those coins off and never got money back for them. I had someone send a shoebox to New York to a company they thought was legit, so they lost money there, and then they find out from the receipts, and we look at the receipts and we talk about this and we show them what they sell for, that their loved one was putting back all this thinking they was going to be able to sleeve a lot to their family, and it was mostly junk plated stuff from home shopping networks, all these networks that sell stuff, and all these overpriced companies like Littleton and all of them, the coins that they sell for such a large amount of money, and they bought into the hype. That is very difficult in this business. We've had them in tears back here in our coin shop when we're sitting down with them and talking, and they're looking at the receipts and they realize what happened. So that is the toughest thing for me. That's one of the reasons why I'm very passionate about my videos and what I do, and why I don't have a problem mentioning business names and things, because I think that it hurts the hobby and it hurts people. Okay. So anyways, thanks for watching my latest video. Please like, share, and comment. And guys, don't forget to check out my other videos. Go to my channel, hit the video tab, scroll down through there and see if you find a title that you like and watch it. So have a great day.